Okay, today we have Jeff's System 6 CPU and driver board. These were hanger queens, as I call them. People had scavenged parts off of it. These transistors here were missing, and there's 3 tip 42s and even a 27 ohm resistor, and there was a resistor missing here. It ended up having a failing 7408 here, and one of the PIAs was failed also. And on the MPU board, somebody had yanked the battery holder off, which caused no power to come to this chip here, which controls the switches, diagnostic switches. And the 6808 was bad, so this one had quite a bit to do to it. 40-pin connector's been replaced. ROM sockets have been replaced, and new ROMs have been burned. All the headers all the way around have been replaced. Let's boot it up. And since it's got NVRAM in it, no audits, it comes right up. The lamp matrix is operating properly, and the coils, only the coin lockout coil is energized. So let's go into test. And the first test is display test. And let me switch to auto, and these will all cycle through. Everything working properly there. Next test is lamp test. And let me get some better lighting. You can see all the lamps are working perfectly. And the next test is solenoid test. That's 1, 2, 3. It's going to go through all 16 here. When it gets to coil 16, which is the coin lockout coil, that LED that's lit up will go off. And then it's going to go down into the special solenoids, and there's 6 of them. All those are working properly, and then it restarts. Now I'm going to rake a ground lead across the special solenoids connector right here, and you'll be able to see that the switch inputs for those special solenoids works properly too. So let me let it get past the built-in test. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 special solenoids all working. The next test is switch test. Oh, and we'll just reboot the game again and get back up to switch test. And I've passed switch test again. I got my buttons on my bench too close together, and I press the wrong button sometimes. Okay, now we're back to switch test. So I'm going to connect a connector here and jump across these like this. This is the first or last column, so it's jumping 8 at a time, which is correct. Let me go down to, oh, got that on the wrong connector. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've tested all these before. These are all good to go. So here's switch 8. And then you can move it up again and go to switch 9, etc. So I've tested all those switches. Those are all good. Next press takes you back to audits for the game, and it'll cycle through these and then reboot itself if I let it off the button at the right time. Let's just reboot it. Yep. These boards are good to go, Jeff. I'll get them back into the mail to you. Hopefully you'll get an invoice on Sunday night. Thanks.